What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. For this week's video, I'm gonna be taking you through one of my favorite push days. Emphasis on shoulders and chest, maybe a sprinkle of triceps, but we'll see how I'm feeling today. But anyways, this is like my go-to push day workout. And if you guys know, there's nothing I love more than a juicy set of delts. But if you wanna have the most amazing delts of life, then this is the workout for you. Let's go. All right, guys. So I'm going to start off with 10 minutes on the Stairmaster at level 8 to 10, just to really get like the blood flowing. I know it's not leg day or anything, and Stairmaster is emphasis on legs, but just to get like your body warmed up, blood flowing throughout your body, and just everything like warm. You want your muscles to be warm, especially with like the fall winter season coming up. Just hopping into your workout being super brittle and everything is not a vibe. It's not good. We don't want to be injured. So just even doing like 10 minutes of walking, it doesn't even have to be at an incline. This doesn't have to be cardio. It just has to be something to warm your body up. Like, especially if you're someone that like struggles to get warm or struggles to even sweat, getting that like pre-sweat on or pre-warmth on really helps loosen up your muscles, loosen up your joints. I'm just gonna do 10 minutes of stairs at a decent pace, and then we will hop into the first exercise. Everyone, this video is gonna go up after Halloween, so happy post-Halloween to all my Halloween baddies out there. But this is my costume. I have no idea what I'm gonna be, but here it is for my future self when I am this costume. That was super chill. Oh, okay, on to exercise number 1. You guys know I prioritize my shoulders more than anything on a push day. I love shoulders so much. Can we TM this? There's nothing I love more than a juicy set of delts, because I love shoulders so much and prioritize it on my push days. Exercise number 1 is going to be 4 sets of a pyramid set of shoulder press, dumbbell seated shoulder press. Specifically dumbbells always, because when it comes to free weights on shoulder pressing, there's just much more fluidity with it. Like when you do it like a strict press on a machine, your elbows are kind of fixed in a position and you can't really like, do that wide pressing. Like I always tell you guys, you never want to push like a T with chicken wing arms because that like hurts your rotator cuff. So like when you're on doing a strict press, like you don't really have that like fluidity to like kind of move your elbows a little bit inwards to help like protect your rotator cuff and do that more of that wide pressing movement. Hence why like I love dumbbell shoulder pressing, and that will always be my priority for my like compound shoulder movement on a push day. I'm not a fan of the benches at this specific home gym of mine. They're just really narrow at the back area, so there's not a lot of like stability because they're so narrow. Same with the seat, it's just so narrow. And also the height for my legs, I'm a short girl, I'm a shorty. The height of the bench from the floor is just like extremely high for me. So I need to actually stack some plates underneath my feet to have that grounded foot position. Because when you're pressing, guys, remember I always tell you, keep your feet firmly planted on the ground to help you drive through your heels, to drive through your glutes, to drive that weight up. That's like it's all like one movement. Hence why it's like also a compound movement. You're kind of using everything to get that movement oomph, like up, A lot of muscle groups are like into play here. I'm looking for a perfect height. Okay, let's try it with some dumbbells. Let's see if it's too high. Yeah, that's really high. I need something like here. I don't know if that's dangerous. I could maybe hold it in place with like you know what I mean? First set's gonna be warm-up set. It's going to be, basically I either try to climb up to the 50s or the 45s every single time I do push day right now. It's just like my method right now, for a while actually. So the first set, I usually do 30-pound dumbbells for 12 reps. Then the second set, I do 10 reps, jump right up to the 40-pound dumbbells. Third set, I do the 45-pound dumbbells for 6. And if I'm gonna hit the 50s, I just do it for as many reps as possible, which is usually like, if I'm feeling really good, I can hit it up to 7. But lately I've been a little bit weak because I took all summer off of dumbbell shoulder pressing heavy. I was doing a little bit lighter, maybe in the 40-pound range all summer. So my weakness for 50 pounds, it's showing these days. So I might just climb up to 45s max today, maybe even just 40s, and we'll see. But we're gonna go up in weight up to the 40s or 45s and go a little bit down in reps until we hit the 4 sets. Very awkward dumbbell setup, guys. Okay, here, most unconventional dumbbell setup of life. This needs to, yeah, this is not a thing. This is a disaster. What is this? Like, what even? Okay, I'm over this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna stack plates until I can get some height. Okay, it's not great, but we've added some height. Perfect, okay, cool. Second set, we have the 40-pound dumbbells here. well, equivalent of the kg. So the 40-pound dumbbells, and we're gonna hit that for hopefully 10 reps. Some days I feel a little weak. I feel like every time I film a push day for YouTube, I just feel weak. Have you guys noticed that? Like on Instagram or TikTok, when I'm posting my workouts, I'm like so fucking like strong, like all the time, like 45s, 50s, can hit them like no problem. And then like I film a push day for YouTube and all of a sudden my muscles are like scared of the camera. They're like, I'm weak. Nice, we hit for 10. That's great, actually. These 20s are basically 45-pound dumbbells. This is what we shall use today. 2 top sets. I'm gonna do 2 top sets with this weight. So with the 45s, I'm gonna do minimum I have to hit 6, aiming for 8. If I can hit past 8, that's amazing for these last 2 sets. Third set, worst set, because it's the set that everyone's literally the most tired on, but you still have 1 more set to go after that. Yeah, it just sucks. Eight. Nice. Exactly what we're supposed to be hitting. That felt good. I hit the minimum 6 and I hit my 8. So now I'm gonna take a good rest, maybe 2 minutes, because I'm pretty fatigued. And then we're gonna hit that last set. I'm gonna try again. Minimum hit 6, maximum hit 8. If I can push past 8, miraculously, that's amazing. Let's break down the fit today. I am wearing Gymshark head to toe. Who's shocked? This is the new Soft Sculpt t-shirt. I'm wearing a size small, very comfortable. Yeah, I technically could wear an extra small, but like no, I literally have a big back. Truly do have a wide, big back. But anyway, size small, fits super like butter, super comfortable. Nothing's like overly like squeezing me in. And then I love the length too. It's not like down to like your pelvic area, but it's also like not a crop top because I'm not a fan of crop tops. It's like perfectly sitting just at like the bottom of my belly button there. So it's a good length. And then I'm wearing the new Whitney flares in the regular length, not the short length. This is just regular. I find the short, by the time you like pull like the extra seams into your bum to like accentuate your glutes, I find the short length is just a bit too short. So the regular length is perfect for me. I'm 5'2". But yeah, size extra small in this, size small in this, and these flares are like so comfortable. Everything just feels like not overly tight, especially like if you're feeling bloated or you're on your period. I find this outfit just to be so second skin-like, not overly compressive on the body. Very nice, very comfortable. Code MDJ10 to save 10% off all your Gymshark orders. I love you guys for using my codes on everything all the time. Oh, I'm also wearing a minimal bra in like a pinkish color to kind of match this. Size small underneath. So size small, small, extra small. Last set, best set, last set, best set. And then we can move on. This is why, because I prioritize shoulders, is why I put this as the first exercise, because I prioritize my strength in this movement more than anything. So if there's something that you guys really want to work on when you're working out, like whether that's on your lower body days, your upper body days of some sort, you want to put the one that you're really prioritizing, increasing in strength, increasing in agility, endurance, like anything like specific to that movement first when you're fresh, right off the bat of the workout. So if you struggle with hip thrusts, for example, I would prioritize putting that first. If you are not even struggling with it, you really want to like excel in it, like power lift or just hit it for like max reps or perfect your form, like hit all those movements that you want to work on the most first. If you want to grow your delts excessively, aka me, like I want to hit really heavy shoulder press, I prioritize putting my shoulder press at the start when I'm the most fresh, the most strong. 7. Okay. Couldn't hit the 8, but I hit 7, which is really good. First set, I hit 12 reps. Second set, I hit 10 reps. Last 2 sets, I hit 8 reps and 7 reps. Perfect rep range. Exactly how I wanted those to go with those weights. And now we're good to move on to exercise number 2. Exercise number 2, we're still targeting our delts, but you're kind of like the best of both worlds here because you're targeting your chest as well as your more like front anterior delt. So we're gonna be doing 4 sets of incline chest press on the machine. You guys know and see like on my TikTok videos, my Instagram videos, all that stuff, I love to usually do it with free weights, with dumbbells, again, just because of the fluidity of the movement and having the ability to kind of like move my joints how I want to throughout that movement so that I'm not like overextending my rotator cuff and stuff like that. But this specific machine at Woo, I'm in love with in terms of the way my elbows are positioned and I can still press in that Y position. So it's not affecting my fluidity of my like arms and the way I like to press. Hence why we're gonna be doing this on the machine out of like not only convenience, but it's not sacrificing our form. 4 sets of 10 reps on this. I might add a little bit of weight, maybe a 5 kg on each side. But right now we have 25-pound weights on each side and we'll start with that. But 4 sets of 10. So higher volume here, a total of 40 reps by the end of like all 4 sets. But it's great. It's gonna work not only our chest, but our anterior delts as well. So still like having your shoulders targeted throughout the movement while you're working on your chest, which is great. It's like the best of both worlds movement. Wow, that was good. Very good, very smooth. Did you guys notice that on this machine, it's a neutral grip? So it's like palms facing inwards, which typically you would normally not press like that with like a dumbbell movement. It would feel weird. So that's why sometimes machines are really good because I'm able to press in that neutral grip position, almost target the chest a little bit differently, target the interior delt a little bit differently just because of that neutral grip, which like I wouldn't otherwise press like that on a dumbbell incline press. I would just press pronated grip. It's a very good burn, very good feeling. Mind muscle connection goes crazy on this. Look, last one. It's crazy. It feels so good. I love it. If you don't have access to a machine like this at your gym, dumbbell incline press will suffice. It always does. It's amazing, just as great. But out of convenience of like being able to load so much weight here and the really like, you know, the smoothness of this machine, it's great that I have it today. Look at that. See those veins? I can fight your man for you. Okay, I'm cooked. I literally did like 7.5 reps, so like that's it. We're done. Exercise 3, one of my favorite exercises, if not my favorite exercise on push day besides dumbbell shoulder press, and that's going to be my 4 sets of a drop set of lateral raises. I usually do them, you guys see on my push day workouts, my staple push day workouts, I usually do it with dumbbells. So I'll do like the 20-pound dumbbells or the 17.5-pound dumbbells for 10 reps, and then I'll drop it, no break in between, grab the 10-pound dumbbells or the 12-pound dumbbells, the lighter weight, and then just rep that out for like 10 to 12 reps or like 8 to 12 reps, depending how fatigued I am. And that drop set, killer for a delt pump. Like watch, this is my delts before the 4 sets. Okay, do you see that? Wait to see the delt and how it's gonna look after the end of these 4 sets. Sorry, I got off track. I usually do it with the dumbbells, like I said. Today we have this amazing machine that my other home gyms don't usually have. So when I do come to Woo and I have access to this machine, I drop set it with this. So I'm gonna do the heavier set, the 10 reps heavier with this, and then I'm gonna drop set it and go to the 10-pound dumbbells right after. So it's a kind of a mix of machine free weight drop set, which is nice. Is so killer on the delts, like so killer. That's just set 1. Wait till we run through all 4. I'm gonna go up a little bit heavier, just a little bit. And that's the 3rd set?
Yep.
How does my delt look? Let's go to the better lighting. Let's take a delt pump check. Oh. Does that look crazy? This is just the 3rd set. Last set, best set. Okay, nice, done. It's crazy. Crazy! Delt pump reveal. Fourth exercise, we're gonna finish off with chest and rear delts. So we'll do 4 sets of 10 chest flies right into 10 rear delt flies, because this can do both. And it's a good machine to do both. Feel that like extra stretch here, guys, when you're doing a chest fly. Imagine touching the bottom of your palms to each other. So instead of like, you know, when you're holding the thing and doing a chest fly, like knuckle to knuckle, do palm to palm, like bottom of your palm to bottom of your palm, like right here. And you'll feel that like that stretch and that mind muscle connection hits so nicely. So much better than if you're just like mindlessly like doing the fly and like doing knuckle to knuckle. No. Palm to palm. It just helps you like do that better stretch here, and it helps you like feel that insane stretch here just around your armpit area and just down the middle of your chest so much more. In case you guys are wondering why like I'm standing and leaning versus just like sitting like this, because I feel like when you're just sitting and doing a rear delt fly like this, you're kind of like losing out on like that extra, whether 10%, 15% of like maximizing out the stretch in the movement. Hence why like you see Jeff Nippard and stuff do like the sideways one, which I don't actually personally do, but like the sideways one, because you're able to stretch your rear delt that much more this way and get that much more of a stretch on the way back. So similarly, like my method here with leaning forward, and I'm not the only one that does that, I'm able to stretch inwards, come inwards way more and stretch my rear delt inwards way more, being in this leaned over, you know, sticking my bum out almost kind of position, versus if I were to like tuck my bum in and sit just strictly against here. Like, look, I just come at like 90 degrees inwards. Like I'm like here and then I go out, here and out, versus lean forward. I get to come way more in and then out. So getting that extra like stretch in the delt, maximizing your gains overall in the long run. May not feel like a huge difference now, but it does make a difference in the long run. We have one more set. See, on push days, I'm such a high volume girl that like I feel so much energy on a push day. That's why it's my favorite day of the week too, because it's kind of like the only day in the week where like you're pushing heavy and you're like obviously like working hard, but it doesn't feel as fatiguing as when you hit like a leg day or a back day, for example. Specifically, especially the way I train, you guys know on my back days, like, you know, I throw in conventional deadlifts, bent over barbell rows. Like these are all actually pretty taxing movements, versus I would say the only taxing movement for me personally on a push day is like dumbbell shoulder press or like flat barbell bench press, like at most. And then the rest is a lot of like isolation more so than anything. And so like I have the most energy on push day, meaning like I kind of want to almost just keep spamming exercises. So I have to have some self-control, because even though like I'm technically saying this is our last one, it's like I just want to like rep out push-ups or something, you know, that burnout. But we'll see, we'll see. I just have some self-control. Nice. Okay, let's put this back. Last rear delt. I think we're done. I think that's it. I was gonna spam some push-ups, but that to me is one of my favorite push days. It's not ultra high volume and it's not like low volume either, because we're still hitting the 4 sets, we're still hitting in the 10 rep range and stuff like that. So it's still like a medium high volume workout without like excessively taking too much time or without spamming way too many exercises. So in total, we did shoulder press, incline chest press, drop set of lateral raises, and then we finished off with a superset of chest flies into rear delt flies. So that's great. We had a drop set in there, we had a superset in there, we had compound movement in there, we hit our chest and shoulders, which is the goal of today. I could technically do some tricep pushdowns right now and sprinkle in some triceps. If you guys would like to do that to just finish off your workout, there you go. You have a 5th exercise in there. But if you need to be in and out of the gym, there's nothing wrong with hitting these 4 exercises and being in and out of the gym in 40, 45 minutes. I think 45 minutes tops if you take like longer rest. So really quick, effective, amazing push day that I do a lot of the time. It's one of my favorites up there. So let me know if you guys enjoy the workout. If you want to see more push days like this or my other types of higher volume push days, let me know in the comments below, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one.